Jimmy Butler isn't your typical superstar. He doesn't put up insane scoring numbers like Luka Dončić, doesn't shoot like Steph Curry, and doesn't dominate in the traditional way we expect from an MVP caliber player. Yet, wherever he goes, winning follows. And when he leaves, teams fall apart. How does he do it? And more importantly, can he finally win a championship with the Golden State Warriors? Let's break down the shocking truth behind one of the most underrated stars in NBA history. Look at the trail Jimmy has left behind. The Chicago Bulls were a playoff team with him. The moment he left, they plummeted to a 27-win season. In Minnesota, he dragged the Timberwolves to their first playoff appearance in 13 years. He leaves and they go back to irrelevance. In Philadelphia, he was a key piece alongside Embiid and Simmons. The Sixers looked like contenders until they let him walk. Since then, they've been stuck in playoff disappointment. Then comes Miami. The Heat weren't expected to do much, but in his very first season, he carried them all the way to the NBA Finals. And now, with the Warriors, since Jimmy arrived, Golden State has gone 15-2. This man doesn't just play basketball, he transforms teams. A lot of people worried about the Warriors' spacing when they added Jimmy. Draymond, Kuminga, and Butler aren't three-point shooters. Wouldn't that clog the offense? Not at all. Because Steph Curry isn't a normal player. He doesn't need wide-open looks. He just needs a sliver of space, and the Warriors' motion offense is built for that. Jimmy thrives in these systems. Whether he's setting screens, making quick passes, or cutting to the basket, his ability to create chaos on the floor forces defenses to collapse, opening up easier shots for everyone else, and his ability to draw fouls. The Warriors went from ranking 27th in free throw differential to number 1 in the NBA. Even though he's not a high-volume scorer, his presence shifts the entire game. Jimmy Butler doesn't need to drop 30 points a night to be a game changer. He only takes about 11 shots per game, his lowest since his Chicago days. But his impact is undeniable. He's the glue guy, the leader, the one making the right plays at the right moments, whether it's setting a screen to free up a shooter, making a high IQ pass, or locking down an opponent on defense. Butler does the little things that turn good teams into great ones. And his biggest impact? The Warriors now win the non-Steph minutes, something they struggled with for years. When Curry sits, Golden State usually falls apart. But now, they hold their own thanks to Jimmy's versatility. We haven't even talked about defense yet. Butler is one of the most elite perimeter defenders in the NBA. He can switch onto almost any position, disrupt passing lanes, and shut down star players when it matters most. With Butler in the lineup, the Warriors' defense has significantly improved. He makes it easier for Draymond Green to roam, takes pressure off younger guys like Kuminga, and forces opponents into tough shots. This is the kind of defense that wins championships. But does Golden State have enough? Vegas seems to think so. Before trading for Jimmy, the Warriors were plus 8,000 in championship odds, essentially a long shot. Now, they've jumped to plus 2,100, right in the mix with teams like the Nuggets and Lakers. But there's a catch. The Warriors' schedule has been weak. A lot of their recent wins have come against struggling teams. The real test will come when they face legit contenders. And then there's the depth issue. The Warriors' role players don't have a ton of big game experience. Outside of Gary Payton, Neats, Buddy Hield, and Kevin Looney, most of their supporting cast is untested in deep playoff runs. So how will they hold up when the pressure mounts? As of now, the Warriors are lined up for a first-round matchup with the Lakers. LeBron versus Golden State, yet again. The last time they met in the playoffs, LA took them out. But this time, things are different. Anthony Davis was a problem for the Warriors last time. Now, with Jackson Hayes at center, Golden State has a much better matchup. Beyond that, the biggest threats are the Mavericks, the Nuggets, and the young but dangerous OKC Thunder. The Thunder are dominant in the regular season, but history shows that young teams struggle in the playoffs. Will they be ready for a battle-tested squad like Golden State? And this is where Jimmy Butler shines the most. Jimmy Butler is known for elevating his game when it matters most. That's how he took Miami to the finals. Twice. That's why he's one of the most feared playoff performers in the league. But this time, he finally has a player better than him on his team. He's no longer carrying the entire load. He just needs to do what he does best: make winning plays. If the Warriors win another championship with Jimmy Butler, his legacy will finally get the respect it deserves. Because everywhere he goes, the impact is the same. He doesn't put up MVP stats, but he has the effect of an MVP. The only question left is, will he finally get the ring to prove it?